Hi, hello everyone and welcome back to Pete's Model Car Customs. I'm glad you could join me. As I said in the last video, this was going to be about a 30-second Ford Sedan that's in the background. In fact, this is the body from it. Again, is another pre-loved vehicle, and had been sprayed quite a nice pinky red metallic, but the guy seems to have stopped when he's got halfway through spraying it, and I think it's because it started to highlight there's rather delicate seam lines across the back of this, and they do show up, so I don't know whether that put him off. But apart from that, it was a complete kit. But it also come with some bonuses which did interest me. Predominantly this body, which is a chopped 32 Ford Sedan by Jimmy Flintstone, and that was in the deal as well, along with this grille set, which has got inlaid flames on a grille inlay. If I slide it down to the other end, you might be able to see it better. Come on, get round, you bugger. Or not. And a load of ancillary parts fill in all the rest of the places. Different foot pedals. I'm not quite sure. I believe that is a steering wheel inlay of flames in this corner, with a Ford Central logo. Maybe it's that way around, I don't know yet. Don't know which way it's meant to be. A couple of window winders. What do you call them? License plates around. 3 different foot pedals. Possibly 4 there. Is that another one? You know, ignition keys, a Ford script inlay there. I can see them if I hold them further away. A load of plug lead guides, and that shows you the flame pattern quite well. If I can get it to drop all the way round, come on. There you go, more on the plane. That flame inlay, so it had that set in with the deal. A set of spark plug wires, no boots, just the cable, and a set of these speaker grills, which are laying there and also upside down, of different manufacturers' logos, as you can see there, and different shaped grills, and they're actually very fine mesh. If I shunt that over, you can see through them. If you look through that round one there, you'll see the picture behind it. So it's a really ultra fine mesh. Might end up in an air filter rather than as a speaker. But I do keep cleaning out dashboards and that, so the real bonus of stuff. But also leading on from that was that if you've this box here, if you've bought these 30 Ford coupes or the roadsters that give you a chassis option, you are left with the chassis and all the interior parts. With what do you do with them? You need bodies. So getting that body in a deal was quite good. And I was talking to Rambler 69, and he suggested putting this body onto this frame rather than this body onto the frame for the 32. this is the frame for that 32 chassis, and this is that, and it's not that it's a bad fit or anything, it's just not, you know, leaves that breathing room. Whereas if I move that one, which was another deal, looking for bodies, I got this 29 Model A quite cheaply, as all the hot rod parts have been taken from it, and all it is the older parts. But then I started looking at putting it onto this frame, and it's sort of balanced better. I mean, this is all just toying around with how will it fit on what. I don't know, I had it set up earlier, I just felt more comfortable. Oh, it looks good on there. But really, you know, this Phaeton, I was looking at size lengths. This is a 32. Why aren't the wheel arches in? Is there a different wheelbase on any of these 32s? I thought they were just body styles that changed, but basically had the same wheelbase. If we compare this Phaeton to the other one there, they're closer to the same, slightly longer overhang, but the doors basically start in the same place. It's shorter door to allow for the second door, and maybe a tad of an overhang more, but that's more to do with having that lip and that one having that style there. But if we go back to, does that fit on there? You know, plonk that onto the Phaeton wheels. This one seems a couple of mil short there, but also get that back there at the other end. If I can get them to line up. Oh, it's about the same, I suppose. So does that fit on there? And you start messing, you know, I plan to upgrade parts that won't totally slide in, but the length looks good. You know, so would you want it chopped with fenders? This is, you know, the expansion. And the same with the body from the 30s. You know, will that fit on that one to give a fended chopped 30? Now we got a heck of a gap going on round the back there. That doesn't like sitting on the fenders from that. Swap that around, how does that get on? But that fits down snugly. That'd be quite easy to fit that onto there, as that one's miles away, and I thought that would drop straight on. There's a heck of a gap at the back. What games you can play with lumps of plastic? That won't fit in between the fenders. There's a nice footpad detail there. But anyway, that was basically it. An odd sort of comparison of all these to try and fit what fits what in what, to use up some of the parts, because, you know, you end up with boxes of spare parts. If you can pick one of this type of the Mod Rod Model A, you'll end up with 3 bodies. As this Roadster body, which I believe is the same as this Roadster body. There's also this tub and a pickup bed option to go on the back of that. There is loads of parts in a horrible bright yellow plastic, but absolutely a lot of parts in this kit if you can pick this one up. With fenders there. Did I have another set of fenders out? I'm sure. Oh, so those fenders are the same as those fenders. I'm sure there's another set of fenders there that have been trimmed out for the hot rod version. Roof. What do you call the roof thingies? No, in fact, two of them. There's one there with a different pattern ribbon on the roof. So there's a lot of parts in one of these. If you've had the like 30 Roadster or 30 Coupe that Revell have brought out, with some sort of tolerances, they should have quite a bit of intermingling, you know. But like I said, there's bargains out there. I'm quite chuffed at getting this Flintstone body because it is nice. You know, it'll make a nice little hot rod. It's interesting how it fits on the 30 chassis. So that's good because the other one doesn't give you a spare chassis, does it? The 32 Ford gives you parts options, but the 30s leaves you with all the interior options to use up somewhere. Anyway, that's it. Bye for now. Best wishes from jolly old England. I'm going to give my brain a rest and tidy this lot up again. Bye.